Shalom. All praises to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. Double honors to the elders and apostles that rule well. Peace to the elect house of David. This is the moon is the mark of the feast. So Genesis chapter 1, verse 14 and 15. And God said, Let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven, to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and for seasons, and for days and for years. And let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven, to give light upon the earth. And it was so. So, you have the lights in the firmament to divide day from night. What two lights? It goes on, it says, and God made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also. And that reminds me of Psalm 136. Psalm 136 and 7 says, To him that made great lights, for his mercy endureth forever, the sun to rule by day, for his mercy endureth forever, the moon and stars to rule by night, for his mercy endureth forever. Amen. Now you have the moon, which is the sign of feasts, or the mark of the feast. The Scorpio. So Sirach chapter 43, and we'll start at 4. A man blowing a furnace is in works of heat, but the sun burneth the fountain 3 times more, breathing out fiery vapours, and sending forth bright beams. It dimmeth the eyes. Great is the Lord, Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, that made it, and at his commandment runneth hastily. He made the moon also to serve in her season, for a declaration of times, and a sign of the world. From the moon is the sign of feasts, a light that decreaseth in her perfection. Because you even have, well, we'll keep reading. The month is called after a name, increasing wonderfully in her changing, being an instrument of the armies above, shining in the firmament of heaven. The beauty of heaven, the glory of the stars, an ornament giving light in the highest places of the Lord, Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. We'll hold on this one, 7. When you say the month is called after a name, that's what you get in the English moon, month, month. That's in the English. You also have in the Hebrew the word chadash. It means new moon, or it means new, but it also just means new moon. Like you have Psalm 51 and 20. Not 20, there isn't a 20. 51 and 10. I doubled it by accident. Psalm 51 and 10. Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me. So you've got that word renew, if I'm not mistaken, is chadash, which is the same word for moon. So Sirach 43 and 7. From the moon is the sign of feasts, a light that decreaseth in her perfection. So this is really talking about, or it can be applied to, this is what I'm bringing it out in the context of, a lunar Sabbath, because if the moon is the sign of the feast, then that would mean that the feast would have to start in the evening. And also this Leviticus chapter 23, and the Lord Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them concerning the feasts of the Lord, Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, which ye shall proclaim to be my holy convocations. Even these are my feasts. 6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest and holy convocation. Ye shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath of the Lord Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, in all your dwellings. So how do we know what the 7th day is? Because it doesn't necessarily, it says 6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day. It doesn't necessarily say every 7 days. So you know when the 7th day was by what was given to us. Genesis 1 and 14. It says, And God said, Let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night. Let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and years. And let them be for lights in the firmament of heaven to give light upon the earth. And it was so. So how would we, without a Roman calendar, how would we discern what number day it was, without having to put our trust into an external source? How would we then know? Especially when it's told us the moon's the sign of the feast, and it was given for seasons, for days, for years. you also have Daniel chapter 7, verse 25. It says, talking about that 11th horn, and it says, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until the time and times and the dividing of time. So when the times and laws were changed, even in this the first beast in the context of Revelation 13, that's where you get the term Gregorian calendar. Goes back to Pope Gregory, if I'm not mistaken. And you also had the Julian calendar, going back to that same rulership. Revelation 13, and I stood upon the sand of the sea and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his heads the name of blasphemy. And it talks about that then in verse 11. It says, and I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. But it talks about that in Daniel 2, Daniel 7. But in Daniel 7 it's talking about the second beast, which you would say is Babylon the Great, United States. It says, speak great words against the Most High, wear out the saints, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand. So, is the saints, or the times and laws? But the times and laws was sought to be changed. They sought to be changed because they were in the seclorum, in the world. But truly, they can never be changed. There's like the laws of nature, even Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi's laws, cannot be changed. Nor can his times, but it can be made to appear as such. So, Lord willing, that was edifying. I pray that was edifying. On to the next one, Lord willing. All praise to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi.